Today's video is brought to you by Light Tailing. Holiday builds and displays deserve to shine, and Light Tailing's kits add custom lighting to your LEGO sets, making them perfect for gifting or showing off your own collection. Brighten up your holidays. Check out the Light Tailing link in the description below. Hello everyone and welcome. I am the OGGO Greg Osborne. Thank you for joining me today. It is episode 21 on tap for you. If you missed the last episode, you can click the eye in the top right of the screen to go check that out here in NASCAR 25. And while you're at it, make sure you like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel so you can follow along with the rest of this series. And as always, check out the video description for our Linktree link. Excuse me. For all of our great channel supporters and sponsors, make sure you go support those who support us during this holiday season. And as always, down there in the video description is information on channel memberships. Also in the join button below the video, $5 a month for ad-free, extended link videos, merch discounts, video inclusions. You're going to have to get those in here pretty soon if you want to be included in that upcoming series. And more down there in channel memberships. Like I said, the join button below the video or in the video description. Two more races on tap for us today, both at North Wilkesboro in the ARCA car and in the Craftsman Truck Series. You'll see we got to get a repair done to the engine on the, or a replacement done to the ARCA car here. We got a worn out part, so, oh my goodness. We'll go ahead and get that new engine purchased and installed. We are good to go there. Let's check out our urgent or task or work for the week. I should have just done the recommended there. What are you wanting us to do? Yep. We're fully upgraded here. We can't repair parts, so replacing is really all we can do. Season standings, we are top of the board, or we should be. 5 wins on the season. Lawless Allen, the only one to get win here in the series so far. As we go through the rest of the point standings. Excuse me. As we are, like I said, top of the board with 5 wins out of 6 races. Oh my goodness. So, having a pretty good run of it here in the ARCA Menard series in season numero dos. We do have another sponsor interest here, UNOH. Okay, that's pretty cool. We finished 3rd or better, so I think we got a good chance of doing that. We're ready to go with the ARCA car, so we'll go ahead and get that locked in. Not really a whole lot to do there. There's not really a whole lot you can do with the ARCA car, to be honest. So we'll head now into the truck shop. Excuse me. Oh, my goodness. All right, point standings, and yep, we're going to check it here. Race 10 of 25. We are 16th in the standings. A good 98. Oh, boy. Quite a few ways out of it here. We're going to need a win to get to the playoffs. So, all right. Now, looking at our work points here. Hold on. First and foremost, I almost forgot. Let's go check our staff. Nobody available here. So, now we can go back to the garage and get our work done here. So, how much? We're at 442. What is that going to take the? I mean, that gives us. Ooh. Is that going to be worth it? I think it is, but that is going to. Ooh, we're going to have a lot of repair or replacements needed after this one in the truck. So we'll have to keep an eye on that on this truck specifically. So. With this one now, let's just see what we have to do to get this one up to snuff. There. And, I mean, we could repair some stuff. I don't, but that takes a lot of work points. We just don't have the work points available to do that. So we'll do all of that. That will get both trucks where we need it to be. Now, I want to check one thing here. Yeah, we've got 3 worn out parts on this truck coming. And then on this truck, after we race it at Charlotte, we'll have 3 worn out parts there. So we are in for quite a financial burden here in the truck series. So we're going to have a couple good runs here in both cars, both vehicles, I should say. So Yeah, urgent tasks here. We have a new sponsor potentially interested here, Carrera. Okay, 10th or better in the next race. That's going to be a tough one, so we'll have to see what we can do. We are ready to rip here at North Wilkesboro Speedway for the ARCA 200 at North Wilkesboro and then the Wonder World 250. So let's not waste any more time. Get both vehicles loaded up and head to the track. All right, here's where my head's at. I've done the sim thing, won my share, but the screen is clean. I sold some gear, skipped a few weekends, stacked cash in an envelope. Mini stock makes sense, right? It's affordable to run, real seat time. I can wrench on it at home, on the desk, just a few for sale flyers. Keep reading and rereading. I have the money saved and I'm ready to dive in and make that call. That is, until something else happened.
Hey there, kid. It's your Uncle Ray. Been keeping an eye on all this sim racing you've been doing, and I haven't got to admit, you've gotten pretty sharp behind that wheel, and little birdie tells me you've finally been talking about getting your own real car. Maybe mini stock? Makes sense, but I've got an idea that might suit you just a little bit better.
Off to a not so great start here at North Wilkesboro, only third in practice and eighth, I think it was, eighth or ninth in qualifications. So we have a little bit of work to do. If we look at the completed sessions here, yes, you see we qualified in the ninth position. So no goal for either one of them, but race is going to be a long one here. So let's buckle in and get ready for the ARCA 200 in North Wilkesboro. Here's opening ceremonies.
Let's go trackside now for the command to start this ARCA Menard Series race. Drivers, start your engines!
Ready to rip here at North Wilkesboro. We can go one stop on fuel, but I don't know if we're going to be able to go that far on tires. Session info here. You see the starting lineup there. Swalch, Queen, Rife, Allen, Scott, your top five. Let's see what we can do. We've got 50 laps to make it happen here in North Wilkesboro. Let's get going and head to the track. All right, before we get started here, we got to double check this. And it's a good thing I did. Getting a little warm in here. I had to turn my fan on. All right, we are ready to pacing, ready to go racing from the ninth position here at North Wilkesboro. We are ready to go. The green flag flies. We are underway. I got to be a little careful here on the start with cold tires. Kyle Keller, they're really trying to shoot the middle or shoot the inside there through 1 and 2. We're loosey-goosey there off of 2. We'll hold on to it though. Cole Raz navigates to the outside and will try to get by us for the ninth position temporarily. He will. Now off of 4. We're a little slow in the go. We'll hold on to P9 at the line as we've got them 3 wide behind us. We're going to get real tight there on the entry. As, oh my gosh, Kyle Keller there to our inside. We're going to take Andy J. Kowiak 3 wide. We're going to go on the middle side. We'll body Andy J out of the way just a little bitty bit there. Kyle Keller now navigates to the inside line as he tries to take over the position on us. Lawless Allen way high as we join him up there. We'll get by Lawless as we get a little loosey-goosey there off of 2. Lawless Allen gets right back by us, the only driver to win a race except for us this season. I think that's about to change here at North Wilkesboro. We'll get by Lawless Allen going to 8th. And we're going to pause and go to our settings and get this taken care of. Oh, crap on a cracker. What did I do here? Don't save. I wasn't really paying attention there, so get that fixed. There we go. Save that. Resume. We're back at it here at North Wilkesboro.
1 high. Clear, clear.
All right, looking to get by Kyle Keller for 7th here, hopefully, in these next few laps. We're still very tight through the center. You would have thought I brought a worn-out race car to this track. Kyle Keller, that's not Kyle Keller, that is Cole Raz. Looking to our insides, Kyle Keller is in front of us. LeVar Scott now rides in the 7th position directly in front of us. We're going to try to navigate to his inside. Not able to do it this time. Maybe I am terrible in turns 1 and 2. But 3 and 4, we are better. I don't want to say good. We're just better than in 1 and 2. Excuse me. Remember, we have a new sponsor interested, as well as our current sponsor. They both want us in the top 3, and right now we're 5 spots out of that. So it is not looking good for the sponsor front here at North Wilkesboro, and that is not going to be good for us, especially with the current state of things in the Truck Series. We are just going to have to try to grind it out here because we got a truck race to run at this exact same track after this one. Maybe as these tires start to wear, we'll put the bumper to LeVar Scott there through 1 and 2, get loose there off of 2, and all that position we just worked for, we just lost. So I can see the 5 cars that need to pass to get up to the 3rd position, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, right there in front of us. We're going to dive hard to the inside of LeVar Scott here through in turn 1. Shifted down in the 3rd gear, now flat-footed off of 2. He's going to have a little bit of a better run on us off of 2, but through 3 and 4 where we are better. We'll get to the inside of Scott. He'll still stay out there in the 7th position, excuse me. Now through 1 and 2, we'll slide him up the track, and we'll take over the 7th position. Jeez, cheese and rice. This is going to be a tough one here at North Wilkesboro. Wallace Allen skates on by LeVar Scott as well. He's hot on our heels for position as well. Man, we are loose, tight, and everything in between. Sean Core runs at the back of the field. He'll go a lap down here as Wallace Allen looks to our inside through 3 and 4. And he'll take back that position we just gained. And now we're back into the 8th position. Notice we just send it on Wallace Allen here. Oh my goodness, we are way loose and then tight and now loose again. Oh boy, this is going to be a long 50 laps. The only thing I can see working to our advantage is lapped traffic up in front of us. I don't know how we're getting loose but also tight at the same time. I am very confuzzled. Oh, Costner, man. Come on. You see a faster car approaching, you're just thinking, hey, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to dip down right in front of them. I think that's a great idea. Not too thrilled about that. That was a good 3 and 4 for us, though. LeVar Scott has closed back in on us.
Clear high, you want it.
All right.
Outside. Clear
Looking
high.
to the inside of Brian Clubb now as he is a lap down at North Wilkesboro. Very tight through 3 and 4 there, but we're going to take advantage of that, hopefully, and get a decent run there off of 4 as the cars in front of us still stuck in slower traffic. We're going to lose it all, though, as we get real loose there through 1 and 2. Wallace Allen up there on that top side. That is for position, as is the 71 car of Kyle Keller. Directly in front of him, that black and yellow car is in the 6th position. We are 3 spots out of our goal time. Holy crap, I closed in at a very rapid pace there on Wallace Allen's rear bumper. Picked up a little bit of visual damage on the left rear of Wallace Allen. LeVar Scott now looking to the inside. We're able to hold him off. Wow, that was...
Clear outside. Outside.
We are just fighting this thing here.
Clear. Car high.
Yowie wowie. Wallace Allen now going to try to get to the inside of Kyle Keller. Not able to do so this time, but now off of 4. He'll do the same thing as we go into turn number 1. Allen will have the spot, at least for the time being. We're going to look to get by Takuma Koga and Jake Bowman here. We're going to send it here into turn number 3 to the inside of both of them. Oh, we'll body Koga out of the way. Sorry about that, brother man. Oh, yep, I knew he was still out there.
Clear outside.
We got to try to keep LeVar Scott behind us. Lawless Allen has gotten by Kyle Keller as we try to close in on somebody here for position. We're just not very fast here at North Wilkesboro. Closing in on Brian Clubb again. We're going to send it on Keller here. Oh, my goodness. Where's that Alex Clubb? I'm not sure if that's Alex or Brian, but we're to the inside of Amber Balkan and Kyle Keller. Now, that's Alex Clubb. That's Brian's son. We'll have a good run off of 2 here as we dip it to the inside of Alex Clubb. We do get by Kyle Keller for position, but then we mess up entry to 3 real bad there. LeVar Scott looking to the inside. Oh, I don't even know what's going on behind us. They are 3 wide behind us. Keller and Scott are side-by-side for positioning. We'll come out with the 7th position. We got to somehow gain 4 more for that sponsor goal, though. Very tight through 3 and 4. As we start the halfway lap here, we'll be halfway next time by. We're going to look to the outside of Brad Smith now. Here down the back straightaway, Robbie Kennelly is in 23rd. He's directly in front of us. Zachary Tinkle in front of him. We're halfway home this time by.
That's halfway. Clear outside.
Lawless Allen is the next car ahead of us for position, and somehow, some way, this car has started to come to us. I don't know if it's just because I changed my line or what have you, but I feel like we're much, much quicker as we put a decent amount of time between ourselves and Kyle Keller behind us. We're going to look down to the outside. Are we? I don't know. We'll dip to the inside of Eric Johnson Jr. as we headed off into turn number 3. Ooh, a little loosey-goosey there. We'll slide up the nose of Eric Johnson Jr. Now Becca Monopoly in 36th position. We'll dip to her inside. Ed Pompa, Brian Clubb. Next 2 cars up in front of us as we are closing in on Lawless Allen. Get to the inside of Ed Pompa through 3 and 4. Now looking to get by Brian Clubb once again. We'll dip to his inside down the front straightaway and into turn number 1. We'll put him in the rear view mirror. Wow, way tight there through 1 and 2. And then loose off of turn number 2. Pick up the throttle gingerly off of 4. Now through 1 and 2. Once again, we'll get to our apparently friend, Jackson McLaren. If you've watched any of the recent episodes, you'll notice the friendship we've struck up with Jackson McLaren. I don't know what's going on with that, but it is what it is. All right, 20 to go this time. Let's check out the... Oh, wow. Yeah, we are going to need... do we risk it and go right sides only? Ooh, that is a question. And those right sides are clearly worn more than the left sides, especially that right front. So I wonder if we could maybe do some experimentation. I mean, we got to try something, right? We're not gonna make up positions just doing the status quo. So it does appear like Lawless Allen has closed in on Patrick Staropoli. He has. Have to keep... Oh, I am not going to pit this time there. You got to tell me before I get full throttle off of the corner. You got to tell me before that, so... You know what? I think we're going to take right sides only. Got somebody peeling off for pit road. Pit road speed is, I don't know.
Car outside. 3 wide.
3 wide. Oh. Yeah, 3 wide with a car on pit road. We're not going to pit this time either. It would appear that Lawless Allen is not. Nope. Trevor Huddleston is, however. We're now up into the 5th position as Allen gets by Star Paulate for the 3rd position for that podium spot. We're going to take right sides only. Nah, we got to take 4. It's just not worth it. Star Paulate peels off. We'll come down next time by. We're now where we need to be. And we're going to take 1 can. Man, I don't know. Yeah, we're just going to leave it alone. We'll come down pit road this time by 35 miles an hour is the pit road speed.
Back it down, back it down.
There we go. All right. I don't know if we got it down. I don't know. I'm very, very frustrated with how this race has gone. I don't think we're getting our sponsor goal. That's less money for us here, but I don't know. I'm just kind of at a loss right now, but can you look a different direction? No, you can't do anything when you're coming down pit road. We'll come to the attention of the crew, and apparently one of our guys is floating in midair as we take 4 tires and fuel here at North Wilkesboro. There goes Jackson McLaren back out onto the racing surface. Oh, we're going to get out in front of somebody. Come on, go, 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 go. Go! What are we waiting for?
Watch for the blend line now.
Yeah, screw the blend line. We're just going to pull right up on the track. Yep, don't care. We rejoin the field in the 9th position. LeVar Scott right behind us. Now we came out. We should have came out in front of Lawless Allen, but we did not. And unfortunately, we're kind of just stuck now. Cole Raz gets by LeVar Scott. There through 3 and 4, Scott went high. So we'll have to keep an eye on that and make sure we don't do exactly what I just did there. Let's go to the outside of Sean Core. We still got cars peeling off coming down pit road. That is Brayton Laster. That is not for position, unfortunately. So we are 3 spots out of that goal position. I'm sorry, 4 spots out. 10 laps to go. Man, this sucks. Sucks a lot. So it is what it is. I mean, you can't win them all. I mean, I certainly wanted to try, but we are not going to be able to have a good run. Well, I mean, 7th place is not necessarily a bad run. But when you've won the first 5 races of the season, and now the last 2, you struggle at. It's kind of
Clear outside.
kind of discouraging, to be honest with you.
One up high. Clear high.
7 laps to go this time.
Inside.
The only thing that could really help me right now is lap traffic, and I don't even think it's helping me at the moment. Ooh, we pick up a little right side damage with that scrape on the outside wall.
Outside. Clear up top.
Balkan still there on the inside. Oh, no. We'll get... No.
Bring it in and pit this time.
No. And just like that, LeVar Scott gets by us for 7th with 5 laps to go because I apparently don't know how to drive.
Outside door. Clear up top.
God bless it. Come on.
Stay left. Clear Outside.
I don't understand why they have you practice in one condition, knowing that the race is going to happen in a completely different set of environmental conditions. Come on.
Outside.
Like, hey, let's practice in the daytime, knowing that you're going to race at night,
Car high.
because the conditions are going to be completely different. I am doing everything I can, but LeVar Scott is just gapping us. He's taking us straight to Gapplebee's.
Clear high.
And
You want it.
2 to go this time by. We're going to finish in the 8th position unless something drastic happens.
2 to go now.
And I am just absolutely full send here into the corners. Car just has no speed. I realize it probably could be shifting, but
Clear outside.
I don't necessarily want to be doing that, but it is what it
More
is.
time, buddy.
Last lap here.
Straight and smooth. Outside now.
EJ, AJ here. Up as the final cars for us to get by.
Outside. Clear high. You want it.
And we'll finish in the 8th position here at North Wilkesboro,
Top 10. Solid.
unfortunately. Yeah, this is not a good run for us so far at North Wilkesboro. William Swalch gets the win. Brendan Queen second. Short step of the podium will go to Tyler Reif with Isabella Robusto and Patrick Starpoli making up the remaining positions in the top 5. All right, so that's done. Yeah. Yeah, I don't even have anything to say about that. We're starting to slide here, but victory for Swalch. William Swalch has won the North Wilkesboro in a surprise win. Many analysts had rated the number 18 driver's odds this weekend as low, but that goes to show that stats can't get it all right. LeVar Scott, Greg Osmond, yo, ease up on the bumping. It's not go-karts. AJ Moyer says, good race today, and thanks for keeping it clean today. So let's get a good night's sleep, put this one behind us. We got a truck race at the same track coming up next. All right, just like the ARCA car, well, not just like the ARCA car. We got the goal in practice, did not get it in qualifying. We needed a top 18. We qualified 20th. So we're going to start from the 20th position here on the grid at North Wilkesboro for the Window World 250. Let's head to pit road for opening ceremonies.
Get on your feet. It's time to go NASCAR Truck Series racing as we go trackside from the most famous words in all of motorsports. Drivers, start your engine!
Oh, my goodness. All right, we are ready to go. I'm going to make one adjustment to the car, or truck, excuse me. I am going to drop the tire pressure on the right rear 1 notch. That's 3 pounds, but or 3 PSI if you want to be specific. So we are ready to go. We need a top 18, so we got to gain 2 spots minimum here at North Wilkesboro. Starting in the 20th position, let's see how we do. Let's head to the track for the Window World 250. All right, ready to go. Hold on. Yep, I knew we had to fix something. All right, we are gridded and pacing, ready to go racing here at North Wilkesboro for the Window World 250 from the 20th position. We are ready to go as the green flag flies. We are underway. Now, got to be careful here on cold tires. We're going to go top side here through 1 and 2. Oh, got a good run through 1 and 2. We're going to get to the outside of Matt Crafton as we try to take over 19th position. We'll stay on this top side. Oh, no, we're going to stay into the wall at the same time. We'll drive it down to the bottom as we now get to the bottom side of the speedway here through turns 1 and 2. We lost that position back to Matt Crafton as we're now back into 20th position, looking to get by Corey LaJoy for the 19th position. Remember, we need a top 18 for that sponsor goal. And, oh, my gosh, I thought lowering the right rear would tighten this car up. It has not. We are all sorts of loosey-goosey here as we close in on Andres Perez.
Outside door.
We'll dive to his inside off at turn number 2. Now into 3 and 4.
All clear.
We'll get to the 19th position. Now 1 spot out of where we need to be for that sponsor goal. I don't know how lowering the right rear tire pressure made this car looser, but it has. 17 laps here in stage number 1. And we just completed lap 4.
Outside.
We're going to dip to the inside of Bend Roads here now. Off of 2. We'll have 18th. Now that's where we need to be for the sponsor incentive contract, or sponsor goal, I should say. Holy balls, we are loose through 3 and 4. I don't know if I need to run higher or lower or whatever, but it is all over the place. Closing in on, we are fast. I guess loose is fast, according to Harry Hyde. But it is on the edge of out of control.
Stay low.
So we've got to keep that in mind. We get to the inside of Gio Ruggiero as we get loose through 1 and 2. Drag race down the back straightaway into turn number 3. We'll take over 17th on Gio Ruggiero. Closing in once again on Corey LaJoie, who runs in the 16th position. 10 to go here in stage 1.
Clear high.
We'll give Corey LaJoie a little boot to the booty there. A little loosey-goosey once again. I don't know why this thing is so loose. I'm going to have to drop the right rear tire pressure again. Go down one more notch on the right rear tire pressure. Off of turn 2, we'll pull up to the tailgate of Corey LaJoie now into 3. We'll dip it to the inside, try to take over that 16th position, and we will do just that as we close in on the now retired Matt Crafton. We'll look to Andres Perez looking to our inside here through 1 and 2. We'll clip the apron a little bit there, lose a little bit of momentum. Andres Perez still hounding us from behind as he rides in 17th. We are in 16th now. Perez now gets a run off of 4. Oh boy, wow, we really dove it in there.
Clear inside.
Had a good run there through 1 and 2. We'll crisscross applesauce Matt Crafton here now into turn number 3. We'll dive to his inside. Try to take over the top 15 position, and off of 4. No, he's still going to have it on that outside line.
Outside door.
Dive it hard into 1 and 2. And off of 2, as we dirt track it, we'll have the 15th position. It'll be 5 to go here in stage 1 this time by. Let's take a look at the status of the vehicle.
5 to go now.
Okay. Actually, everything's looking pretty good, to be honest with you. We are still very loose. Wow. Very loose through 1 and 2 there. Ben Rhodes closes in on our tailgate into turn number 3. Now off of 4. 4 laps to go here in stage 1. Maybe this higher line will help us with the handle on the car. We're not going to be able to catch Stuart Friesen, so we are in, I don't want to say tire conservation mode. We're really in positional conservation mode, because we don't want to lose any spots to the cars or trucks behind, excuse me. 3 laps now remain here in stage 1. We'll see 2 laps to go for stage 1 here this time by. Truck race going a little bit better than the ARCA race so far.
2 to go.
2 to go, like I said. We will be coming down pit road to the attention of our crew. 4 tires and fuel is what, Yeah, we're going to take 4 tires. Last lap here, we come around and take the proverbial white flag. I don't think they actually do a white flag for stage ends. Oh, Ben Rhodes has closed in considerably. What to do? We can hold him at bay. We're back up, corner entry into 3. He's going to try the old bump and run. That's not going to work. We'll hold him off for 15th here in stage 1. We are going to come down pit road, 4 tires and fuel. It doesn't look like anybody else is coming down, so we should have an advantage here. We're going to fill up the truck with all the fuel we can get, and I am going to right rear drop it again. You know what? Actually, I'm going to leave that alone, and we're going to go up a little bit on half around a wedge. So that's what we'll do to counteract that loose feeling we were having. So we'll go ahead and come down pit road. Now we will restart in the back of the field most likely, or towards the back of the field at least. And yes, 24th. So we lose 9 spots there. I think we were the only truck that came down pit road. Now we got to be careful because we are going to be on fresh tires, cold tires. So back under green flag conditions here. Tony Breininger going to get to our inside as Tanner Gray sneaks out ahead of us.
Outside now. Clear up
Into
top.
turn 1. We'll look to the inside of the Raising Cane's number 5. And off of turn 2. It'll be a little tight there on the door of Breininger, but now through 3 and 4, we'll sneak to her inside and we'll take over the 24th position. Jack Wood, that's a name we've seen quite a bit here this season.
High.
Oh, we'll get into his left rear just a little bitty bit there. Now into turn number 3. Now we got to remember we have much fresher tires than everybody else.
Outside now.
Remember, we started this race in the 20th position, and we were up to the 15th position at the end of stage 1. Stage 2, same number of laps, 17. Crafton's still there to our outside. I was going to take that higher line there, but no dice as he stays up there. Now we're clear. Take over the 21st position, Ben Rhodes. Remember, he was closing in on us there towards the end of stage 1. A little loose there through 1 and 2, but man, I am stuck behind Gray and Rhodes here. Now through 3 and 4, we'll get a little bit of better run there on Ben Rhodes. Gray's going to nudge out ahead of Ben Rhodes.
Inside.
That is Tanner Gray, by the way.
You're all clear.
We'll take over the 20th position. We're going to take Stuart Friesen and Tanner Gray 3 wide. We'll go in the middle, though. Oh, Dawson Sutton going to slow us up a little bit, though. We'll get by Stuart Friesen and take over 19th now.
Inside. Clear inside. Clear outside.
Get by Dawson Sutton as well. Let's pull up that running order. Now into the 18th position, right where we need to be for that sponsor goal. Remember, we finished the stage in 15th. Now to the inside of Connor Jones, who runs in 16th. And as of right now, we are 1 spot out of where we finished stage 1.
Outside.
And right there, we are right where we finished stage 1 as we get by Jake Garcia. This fresh tires really doing a number for us. I think that wedge adjustment has helped as well. 10 to go here in stage 2. Get a good run off of turn number 2. We'll look to the inside of Connor Mozak as we head into turn number 3. Oh, real loose there as the aerodynamics really affecting the vehicle there through 3 and 4, but we'll get by Connor Mozak nonetheless. And off of 2, we'll try to close in on Daniel Hemrick. I would love to get some stage points here if possible. Oh, man.
1 inside.
To the outside of Daniel Hemrick, we will go for the 13th position.
Stay high.
Oh, wow. He fights back on that bottom side. I think that's where we need to be, honestly. We close in on Andres Perez. Nonetheless, we'll get by Hemrick. Oh, my gosh. Andres Perez slides up in front of us. We'll somehow clear Hemrick for the 13th position now as we send it off into turn number 1 here once again. We'll get to the inside of Andres Perez. Corey LaJoy runs in the 11th position now. He started right in front of us. Caden Honeycutt has that 10th and final playoff point position. Let's see if we can maybe grab 2 more spots here in the last 5 laps of stage number 2. We're going to look to the outside of Corey LaJoy in the Gainbridge 07. Now down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Off of 4. It's a drag race down the front straightaway. I think we're going to have the spot. We will put us P11 at the line
Clear bottom.
as we now try to close in on Honeycutt and Caruth. Ripping the lip up here on this top side. Trying to make something happen, getting the whatever remaining life in these tires we've got. 3 to go this time. I think we're going to be able to get by Caden Honeycutt as we go to the inside of Stephen Malozzi here as he runs a lap down. 2 to go this time. Oh, we're loose. Gather back up, Greg. We are not going to be able to get by Caden Honeycutt unless something drastic happens here in this final lap and a half. Wow, I thought we were going to be able to have at least one stage point here. Unfortunately, with 1 lap to go, Caden Honeycutt just a little too far out ahead of us. Wow, we're going to really push hard through 1 and 2. And we will finish stage 2 in the 11th position. Not bad at all. I mean, we restarted, 24th? So, hey, I will take it there. So we will absolutely come down pit road, and I'm gonna put, man, one can of fuel, 4 tires, and I'm gonna drop the right rear tire pressure instead of going on the wedge. So should be all right here. We're still a little loose in places, so we'll come down pit road. We'll restart from the 11th position. No plus, no minus here as we get ready to go for stage 3. From position number 11, we are back green flag. Got to be a little careful here, like I said, with the cold tires. Oh, a little tight there into turn number 1. So we go 3 wide with Daniel Hemrick, and I have no idea who that is to our outside or inside. Hemrick not going to be happy with that one, I tell you that right now. Corey LaJoy was to our inside. Somebody go apologize to Daniel Hemrick. Let's get our... Oh, wrong button. Jeez. Let's get this fixed first. Save that. Let's get back to the racing action. Gio Ruggiero is to our inside now. Got a good run there through 1 and 2. We're able to hold off, at least hold him at bay.
Stay high.
Oh, Corey LaJoy real slow there through 3 and 4. We'll fall back to the 14th position. We're -3 on our starting position. Daniel Hemrick is not going to be happy with us at the end of this one. I'm going to tell you that right now. We'll get by Corey LaJoy for the 13th position as we dive it into turn number 3 once again. Closing in, hopefully, here on Raja Caruth and Jake Garcia. I think tightening up the truck was a bad idea, though. Ooh, boy. We'll dive into the inside of Jake Garcia here into turn number 3 for position number 12. We are well inside that sponsor goal of top 18, and we get loosey-goosey there off of 4. That's going to allow Andres Perez to really close in and get to our outside. But we're able to hold him off and stay in position 13. Now through 3 and 4, and off of 4 down the front straightaway in the 13th position, we will stay. Jake Garcia running this kind of middle line here, and we'll see how it works for us as we close in considerably on him through 1 and 2. Now off the back straightaway into 3. We'll go to the inside of Jake Garcia. Drag race down the front straightaway. He'll have the spot at the line. But into turn number 1, we'll dive it in way deep. Slide up in front of Garcia. We'll clear him with the slide job and have him behind us now. Put us in P12. We're now running in the 12th position, getting by Jake Garcia there with the slide job. And we have enough fuel to go to the rest of the way. I know that. But will these tires hold out, and will anybody else need to pit by the end of this one? I would think not, as we close in on the 11th place running Gio Ruggiero. Got to be careful dipping those left sides down onto the apron. Got to be careful. Now into turn number 3. Ruggiero not giving us much room. We're going to make the room as we body him out of the way a little bit there. He'll have the spot at the line, however, but into turn number 1 with 20 laps to go. Big push there by us into turn 1. We'll get him out of the way. We'll take over P11. We've got about 5. We're about 5 laps to the good on fuel. Jake Garcia will get to the inside of Gio Ruggiero as well.
One on the bottom.
Garcia is going to look to our inside, try to take over a P11 from us here. We'll go through that middle line that we used to get by Garcia, and we'll hold him at bay. And now through 3 and 4, he's going to look there once again. Oh, we're going to scrape the outside wall there off of 4, and he'll sneak to the inside and take over 11 on us there.
Low if you want it. Clear low if you want it.
I don't think we've got enough to get into the top 10 unless we can hold on to the rear bumper of Jake Garcia. I don't think we're going to be able to. Truck just not turning as well as it was earlier in the race. That adjustment we made, probably a little too much, to be honest with you, but hey, it is what it is. We got to live with it now. So we are still somehow loose, though. Not much, but just a little tiny bit. And now that I've really kind of tried to focus in on driving, getting this thing through the corners, we're still loose on the exit, though. I don't understand that. I mean, we're 2 spots out of a top 10 at North Wilkesboro in the truck series. Yeah, we're loose right there. The back end sliding out. Like, I don't really know how we're so tight and so loose at the same time. I think we can get by Jake Garcia again. We just got to be very delicate about it. We are in lap traffic, so that is obviously playing a factor here. We'll give a little boot to the booty there to Jake Garcia. Not a big one, just a little, hey man, we still here. As we look now to his inside, he's going to try to go to the outside of Frankie Muniz, but Steven Malozzi's there. Now off of 4, we get a little loose. I don't want to push up into anybody here. We'll get by Jake Garcia once again, as now we try to put a couple cars, or trucks, excuse me, between he and I to get a little bit of breathing room. We get by Frankie Muniz and Corey Roper, but Jake Garcia going to come through right with them. Through all of that, Caden Honeycutt able to pull ahead by about 2 seconds, a little more than 2 seconds over us. That is our position number 10 that we really want to get to. Not necessarily for the rep points, but for the money. We need money for this truck for the next couple races. We're going to dive into the inside of Brian Dawsett and Josh Rayum up there in front of us as well. 10 to go this time.
One outside.
Yeah, I really drove it in there hard. Yeah, I am full 180 degrees on the steering wheel through the corners, so I got to try to find something that's not going to be as taxing on the tires, especially that right front. 9 laps to go. I'm going to try to keep track here if I can. No cautions in this one as of yet. Pull up that running order once again. Oh, onto the apron, not where you want to be. Gio Ruggiero has gotten by Jake Garcia, though, behind us for position number 12. Now into turn number 1. Ruggiero closing in considerably. We'll use the banking of the track to dip to the inside of Timmy Hill. Here down the back straightaway into turn number 3.
Clear outside.
Let the truck really just rotate itself. 6 laps to go. Nope, 7 laps to go. Excuse me.
Car high. Clear high.
Now, if a caution were to come out now, would we pit? Oh man, it would be tempting for sure. Garcia now back by Gio Ruggiero for 12th. We'll be 5 to go next time by. Get it off the apron, Gregory. There we go. All right. We'll come off of turn number 4.
5 to go now.
Jake Garcia has a run off of 4, but we'll slow that roll, slow that momentum there. Getting into turn number 1, we'll have a decent run off of 2 as we close in on Cody Dennison.
Outside. Clear. 1 high.
Now off of 4 to the inside of Dennison will go. Jake Garcia going to try to get to our inside. We'll slam on the brakes and really slow his momentum there.
Clear high. You
Luke Fenhouse next on the list for us. Oh, man, we were real slow off of 2. Yes, we are blocking. Oh, wow. Wow, Jake Garcia real aggressive with that move there. He just shoved us out of the way there. So,
1 low. 1 outside.
yeah, Gio Ruggiero now trying to take advantage of the aggressive driving here. Oh, man, wow, this has been exciting here these last few laps as Gio Ruggiero now inserting his name into the mix. 2 to go this time. See if we can hold off Ruggiero and Garcia. White flag this time by here at North Wilkesboro. Started in the 20th position, running in 11th. Ruggiero going to look to the outside. White flag flies. One more trip around the speedway. Looks like Garcia is going to try to get around Ruggiero here on the final lap. They're going to go side by side through 1 and 2. That's going to help us out as we get by. Or to the inside of Caleb Costner now through 3 and 4. Jake Garcia going to send it full. Send into 3, but off of 4 will come around now and finish in position number 11. Plus 9 for us here. We got our goal. That is imperative here. As Corey Heim, unsurprisingly, gets the win. Ty Majeski in second. Lane Riggs goes third. Grant Anfinger fourth. And Kyle Busch rounds out the top 5 here in the Window World 250 at North Wilkesboro. All right, we finished in the 11th position, but unfortunately we have some financial woes incoming. $12.96 for the total reputation points as we head to the social media reactions. Heim rings in victory at North Wilkesboro. We did it. Y'all see the number 11 right there. Our team has been busting our butts for this win. I couldn't have done it without every single person in the garage giving it their all. Timmy Hill, Greg Osmond is going places. Luke Fenhouse, Greg Osmond, thanks for keeping it clean today. I thought for sure Daniel Hemrick was going to say something, but I'm not going to complain that he didn't. So we'll go ahead and wrap things up here at North Wilkesboro. Head back to the race shop. We're back at the race shop. Finished 8th in the ARCA race and finished 11th in the truck race. That should give us a decent, I say a decent amount of money, but it's not nearly enough because the truck is worn out. We're going to need to repair the body or replace the body. We're going to need to, just the body or chassis at this point. So, but on the ARCA car, oh, I'm sorry. That was the ARCA car. Jesus. Truck, not as bad, so we still have a little bit left on it. Go ahead and head through to the next one. Charlotte Motor Speedway up next for both. So we'll definitely get that rolling here, but that's going to have to wait for the next one because that's going to do it for us here today. Episode 22 of NASCAR 25. I am the OG Geo Greg Osmond. Thank you all so very much for watching, and we'll catch you next time.